everyone. Good evening. Yeah. So this is Akshita Singh. I'm from Sushila Birla Girls School and I graduated 12th this year. So I'll be talking about implications of online learning and its pros and cons. So as you all know, last year on March 11th, the World Health Organization declared novel coronavirus disease COVID-19 outbreak as a pandemic and reiterated the call for countries to take immediate actions and scale up response to treat, detect, and reduce transmission to save people's lives. During this time of outbreak of COVID-19, we were supposed to adapt the new normal, and there was no choice to keep our school and work going other than using the online mode. It was the only way to follow the precautions like avoiding physical interaction so that we can together stop the furthermore spread of the virus. The COVID-19 crisis has forced education systems worldwide to find alternatives to face-to-face instruction. As a result, online teaching and learning have been used by teachers and students on an unprecedented scale. So, as with most teaching methods, online learning has also its own set of positives and negatives. Starting with the positives or advantages of online learning, it provides efficiency, of course. It offers teachers an efficient way to deliver lessons to students. Online learning has a number of tools such as PDFs, podcasts, and most importantly, the use of apps like Google Classroom, which I think right now everyone is familiar with. It helps the mentor to keep an organized track of each student's activities throughout the year. Since all the course materials are available online, it creates a paperless learning environment, which is more affordable and beneficial to the environment. By extending the lesson plan beyond traditional textbooks to include online resources, teachers are able to become more efficient educators. Additionally, online lectures can be recorded and shared for future reference, which helps the students to access the learning material at a time of their own comfort. Also, another major advantage of online education is that it allows students to attend classes regardless of their location, which in turn allows school to reach out to a more extensive network of students and upturn in the students' attendance and provide an opportunity to the students to attend classes at times when they physically won't be able to reach the campus. Furthermore, online learning provides affordability, which means it is far more affordable as compared to physical learning and attending classes on campus. This is mainly because it helps in reducing the financial cost of students at a major extent by eliminating the cost of transportation, student meals, and many more such expenses. With all the advantages, there are disadvantages as well, of course. So to begin with, the major disadvantage, according to me, is technology issue. We know that internet penetration has grown rapidly over the past years, but still a consistent connection with decent speed is a problem. It can be a reason for the lack of continuity in learning and is detrimental to the education process of a child. And I guess technology issue is something like every one of us have faced in this time, during this time when we are attending a lot of meetings and for school or other than school, and everything is going online. And adding to that, another key challenge of online classes is screen time. With students, parents are also highly concerned about the health hazards of having their children spend so many hours staring at a screen. It can lead the students to develop a bad posture and other physical problems, but providing a number of short breaks can help in resolving this issue. But it's not the same for teachers. They also have to sit for long periods of time in front of the screen, which is equally harmful for them as it is for students. Checking home assignments and papers and all other things takes a lot of time, which highly affect their health. And we also have to we cannot avoid the point that most of our teachers are in the age of 50 to 60, and in that age sitting in front of the screen and checking papers or whatever they are doing, that really affects their health in a very bad way. And moving to that, we all know that online learning is not only new to students but teachers as well. So it requires teachers to have a basic understanding of using digital forms of learning. However, this is not the case always. A large number of teachers have a very basic understanding of technology, and sometimes they don't have the necessary resources and tools to conduct online classes uh, which is a major challenge for them. And I guess every one of us have faced when we were having our online classes that most of our teachers were confused like what to use at what time, and we had them all the time, but uh, sometimes they were not open to take help from students and all those things. So to tackle this issue, it is important for the schools to invest in training teachers with the latest technology updates so that they can conduct their own classes, their own online classes uh, in a smooth way. Well, above all the problems, we cannot avoid the fact that students learn a lot being in company of their peers. While online learning provides no physical interaction, it can often result in in a sense of isolation for the students. So it is very important for schools to conduct interactive sessions in various methods like online messages, emails, and video conferencing that will allow for face-to-face interaction. It is mostly important for students who usually do not talk much, and if they are sitting in a room in front of a screen the whole day and just have to attend classes, so they won't be able to develop their communication skill, which we mostly develop in school. So that will be a major problem for those kids who are not very much talkative or not very confident while talking. And every student, I would like to say that every student has a different journey, and they are comfortable with either learning visually while others prefer to learn being present physically in a classroom, or they are solo learners or they prefer any other way. For me, I'm comfortable with, I think, all the ways. Now, being a student myself, and attending classes online for more than a year right now, I would like to say personally, like every other student and mentor, it was a challenge for me as well at the start, but I did not find it hard or something very challenging. It was just new to me, and it did not take much time to normalize online learning. In fact, I would say after some time, it felt comfortable. But this was not the case for everyone, sadly. Many students out there were very uncomfortable and could not adjust at all, which in turn was affecting their academic performance as well. At the same time, we know that a lot of families struggled financially during the lockdown, imposed one after the other frequently, not only in villages or backward areas, but it was really hard for a number of students to afford electronic devices or stable Wi-Fi connection living in cities. So this was another reason because of which many students lagged academically. Many students missed classes for a month or more because of the fact that they don't have the resources to attend classes. For teachers as well, it was a really hard time as a large number of mentors lost their jobs because of the same reason. Maybe they're not having the device, the resource, or any or issues like this. So I would really agree that we got a lot of spare time compared to what we used to get when we went to our school campus to attend classes. It gave us an opportunity to learn or develop a new skill, or to work or improve on a particular skill we already know. But many people, even after trying, felt not so productive, which in turn is affecting their mental health. And it is one of the reasons that last year cases of poor mental health were reported in teens and young adults at a very high scale. So all I want to say is that the change or the turn in our learning methods and the method of online learning was a very big change for everyone. A major and most educational missions and trainings were articulated before the rise of the internet. Teaching today may require us to assimilate online learning into our practices, but we do not want to surrender our pedagogy to corporate control or groupthink. Plenty of questions still remain open about how best to extend our attention, time, and energy into online pedagogy. How might we embrace the opportunities of online learning? How can we help students to appreciate, involve, and indulge more in online learning? We don't assume easy or quick answers or solutions for such a major, inflexible, unsettled, and I would say debatable topic at the moment. Online teaching requires us to change and learn to be comfortable and oriented in this new space into which we are invited. For doing so, we have to feel motivated and accept and adapt the new ways. we can agree that online teaching has its place, especially for students who could not attend school or college due to a particular health issue or something. And given that right now the health risk, it's how we need to teach until every student and teacher gets vaccinated for COVID-19. Now, I think what we have learned from the ongoing situation is that sometimes things that aren't the best can still be worthwhile, even necessary, as we know online teaching is. And we all stand together in this until the situation improves and things get back to normal. All we can do at the present moment is to support each other and everyone around us, and especially help people and ask for help if needed. This time can be even tougher for a few people due to financial reasons or any other reasons which we might not know. So we need to stay strong, accept the change, keep moving, and keep working for our growth, and not let this time to hold us back from new opportunities, because this is like just an obstacle in our journey of life. And what we have to do is keep going right now, motivate our friends, our peers, and everyone around us. And if we need help, we can just ask for it. And I believe that everyone around you are ready to help you at this moment. So that's all for now. Thank you so much.